What's going on, everybody? Bowman1951 coming back at you with a response video for Cuban Collector, as well as a special opening of this new product out here on the left. What is that hiding in the corner? It is a Topps Baseball 2019 Series 1 hanger pack. I picked up from Target today. I had to swing by there for some new contacts from Target Optical, and decided to check out the card section, and I was very surprised that they were out. I didn't even think I was supposed to get these just yet, so I may be one of the first ones with a video out there, so we're going to get to ripping that very soon. But before we get into that box, the first part of this video is for Cuban Collector, another person I just found their channel very recently through whether they were commenting on my video or they just came up with the YouTube algorithm. Let's get into some 3 questions they have for his football contest going on right now. So we were asked our 3 top beers to drink during the Super Bowl, and I think all of these were consumed for the AFC Championship, but I was getting very low on the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. I don't even know if I have any left at this point. It is my favorite, what would you call it, mainstream beer that I drink, and it's really only available starting in like September every year through end of November. So once it's gone, it's not back around for like 9 months. Next up is Boom Sauce. This is an IPA, New England IPA, from a company called Lord Hobo. And the cool thing is, not only do they have a brewery location in Cambridge, but their main brewery is just down the street from my house. So it's a great place to go. I used to hang out there when they do free flights of beer. Unfortunately, that's no longer the case at their brewery, but because I think they started serving food. There were some weird laws about it. But anyway, that is Boom Sauce. And lastly, this one, hopefully some of you have heard of. This is called Julius by Treehouse. So Treehouse is very tough to get. Julius here is, I believe, in the top 5, if not top 10 beers in the country, according to Beer Advocate. Treehouse, you can really only get their beers in their central Massachusetts location, and right now they have like top 5 out of the 20 best beers in the country, which is an incredible feat. They haven't been around that long, only a few years now. Like I said, it's really tough to get, but I can do so driving about an hour away, and I had a buddy pick up some last time he was there. So that's it for the beer. We love to eat wings for the Super Bowl, and this year we're keeping it like a Southern style for the Atlanta game. We're going to have a cousin doing some ribs. We're thinking about a cornbread casserole and then some other Southern sides. My wife's thinking about doing some collard greens, which she did pretty well in the past, so we'll try those again. And lastly, for CC's contest, who's going to win the Super Bowl? Let's slowly bring these in the camera as we play some funky music behind it. Those 3 guys right there, and no one else. Patriots by 10. You heard it here first. Okay, moving on to part 2 of this video. Super stoked about this. Again, we've got the hanger box of 2019 Series 1. So I'm not expecting any massive hits in this box, but I did want to show off the design to everybody. So this might be the first time you're seeing it this year. Again, it came out, was due out this week. I thought release day was tomorrow, but I could be wrong. I know some places around the country, according to Snoop's video, thank you very much, Snoop, got some early boxes. So here are the odds on some of the polls. Just wanted to keep those out in front of you for a bit. So yeah, without further ado, I say we open the box. Let's get started. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Not very exciting. We're not talking, we have ripping 7 or 8 packs open. It's just one big stack. Took a quick peek at the side here. We're looking at maybe 1 gold in there. Didn't really see a relic. I'm not sure what that is in the middle, but this is the back of the cards. And again, from Snoop's video, they have gotten back to their roots of putting the career stats of every player on these, which is a nice touch. Quick look at the design on the front. I know many people are going to have issue with the lack of a full 4-corner border this year. So the 67 cards have been broken up into 3 stacks. It looked like the hits were coming out of the middle. Didn't really see who the cards were, but I moved those to the far right here. So we'll take a look at those last. Normally I would just breeze through these, but because it's the first look of a 2019 product, I'm going to kind of take my time with these and have everybody take a look at what what the design is like I stated before. So we've got a Sean Doolittle. Let's take another quick look at the back. Yeah, those lack of four-corner border design is really bugging me as well. Card number 236 there. So looks like that border is always on the right. Oh, nice card there. Jose Ramirez. Indians. Luke Weaver. Jeff McNeil for the Mets. RC. Chance Adams, another rookie card for the Yankees. Ramon Laureano. Lots of RCs here. Michael Kopech. I know many of you have heard of him before. Pretty touted prospect. Chad Bettis. Pedro Strop. There's a Devers. Take a look at the back of this Devers card. So, stats seem to go all the way back to 2014 in the minors, which is very cool. So you got every level of minor league play there. I guess they do that to try to fill out the card in terms of all the stats that can go on it. Dylan Bundy. Archie Bradley. Mr. Mike Trout. Very nice. Let's take a look at his card. He is card number 100. He usually gets an even number in the set on one of the ends, like 100 or 200 or 300. Acuna, Mr. Ronald Acuna Jr. is number 1 in this year's set. They only put Trout's major league stats on there. Jason Kipnis. Leave a comment below on how you feel about the design so far this year and what you're thinking of the lack of border all the way around the card. I think that's the thing that stands out the most to me. This thing is definitely full of rookie cards. Daniel Pondesileon. Wow, another. Cedric Mullins. And yet another. So I didn't know Justice Sheffield was getting a card in Series 1. That's very cool. Take a look at the back here. And if I miss any parallels or anything, please leave a comment about that as well. So they've got 1 year of minor league stats there. Washington Nationals Park. Kraken Jokes. All right, very interesting. What card number is this? Number 12. Javi Baez. Zach Godley. You can see we've got some horizontal orientation as well. Mr. JBJ. Very nice. On to stack 2. And now as we've seen more of the design, I'll go through these a tad bit faster this time around. Adam Ottavino. Yasiel Puig. Anthony Rendon. Franmil Reyes. Future Stars card. Alex Gordon. Looking like the mountain man that he is. Martin Perez. Matthew Boyd. Blake Snell. Mr. Cy Young Award winner in Tampa Bay Rays. Clayton Kershaw. Very nice. Richard Urena. Kenley Jansen. Ken Giles. So it looks like all those rookies were put back to back to back, and we haven't had one for a while. Zach Davies. Got a few future stars in this second round. Ronald Guzman. Tyler Anderson. The Rockies. Robert Gesellman. Wilmer Diffo. I thought that was Soto at first. And Matt Chapman, the round out stack 2. Like I said earlier, this final stack I took out of the middle, and it seemed like there was like a hit or two in the middle here, so Hopefully we're getting one of those. Usually these come with at least one gold. I thought I saw like a border of one. So here's Irvin Santana. We're back to horizontal cards. Brandon Lowe, rookie. Astro Stadium. Josh Harrison. Very cool action shots this year. These are almost more like Stadium Club to me. Sean Reed Foley. Athletics. Willie Calhoun, Future Stars. Brian McCann. Manny Margot. Greats of the Game. Mr. Mariano Rivera. Very cool. Let's take a back look at this one. Special numbering on it, so it's an insert. So we got an Aaron Hicks Chrome. Let's take a look at this. I'm not sure. It's not numbered. It does have a chrome face on it, so good. If anybody's got more info on these, I haven't seen the checklist yet. Let me know in the comments. Corey Seager, 84 design. So we're away from the 83s and on to 84 for the 35th anniversary. And I guess this is a card. It's not like it's a Topps Now. It's like a picture of a card. Take a look at the back. Read that. Kind of Acuna, very nice. JD Martinez, I think this is World Series card, World Series highlights from 2018. Go Red Sox. Jed Gyorko. Jacob deGrom. Man, does he look different without his long hair. J.P. Crawford. Another J.D. Martinez, League Leaders. Take a quick look at the back. This was the RBI leader. Gleyber Torres, very nice. The gold cup there for the Gleyber. He's card number 7. Got his minor league stats there as well. Mr. Joey Gallo. Will Smith. Juan Segura. Gene Segura, rather. Lou Trevino. Corey Dickerson. And to round out the box, Mr. Tommy Pham. So I'm not going to really recap the cards I received. I knew going in I wasn't going to have some massive hits out of a $10 hanger. Glad to see the 84 design is in there. That was one of the first years I began collecting, or at least remember opening some packs with my dad. I think it was a few years after 84. I would have only been around kindergarten back then. But yeah, I'd say 6.5 on the design this year. I'm not a huge fan. It's going to be really tough to figure out if cards are centered for if you want to send off any of Series 1 for grading. But in reality, Series 1 over the years has never been anything that blew people away. It just reminds us that spring and spring training is right around the corner. So, you know, baseball is almost back, and those cards are available out there to purchase. Let me know if you're grabbing a case of this or just opening a few hobby boxes. Can't wait to see everybody's videos. Thanks again for tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you at the next video. Talk to you soon.